And thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And I was right in the middle of that snow yesterday afternoon. Boy, did it come down hard.
Yeah, it was. I remember looking out the window later on in the evening because I live just south of the Mohawk Valley, and I saw that snow coming down once more. And I'm like, this is a pretty good amount of snow, at least for early November. I feel like it's right around average, but still, when the first snowfall comes, it kind of catches you off guard.
That's for sure.
Yeah, overnight last night was chilly. In fact, take a guess at how chilly it got in Old Forge.
Well, if you're asking that question, it had to be pretty darn chilly. I'll go with 20.
20, 1 degree shy.
21.
19.
Oh, wow.
19, yeah.
Ooh.
Teens for the lowest wind chills. This is the overnight lowest wind chills. 19 Old Forge, 19 surprisingly in Herkimer as well. Coldbrook, 21 degrees, the warmest of the locations. Westmoreland with 28-degree wind chills. All of central New York did fall below freezing this morning, so you might wake up to see some frost on your windshield. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar still tracking just some light snow showers. In fact, this is pretty interesting right here. Look at this minor lake effect coming off this little lake right here going into Sylvan Beach right now. And current temperature 31 degrees, dew point 28, calm winds across the area with some light flurries here and there. That comes to an end. We get some sunshine by the late morning to early afternoon with partly cloudy skies this evening. Highs approaching the mid-40s. Warmer temperatures are on the horizon for tomorrow and into the weekend. We'll detail that full forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Governor Hochul says the
WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the weekend forecast. We do have a pretty good idea of what's going to be happening for Saturday. Still unclear about Sunday. So starting out on Saturday, we have a brief morning shower. A cold front arrives from the north, becomes stationary right over the Adirondacks, and that'll cause lake effect rain showers to continue north of I-90, north of the Mohawk Valley, and maybe some more light showers closer to sunset as another frontal boundary begins to arrive on Sunday. This is more difficult to forecast. The forcing is weak. The front is weak, therefore the showers, at least on our long-range models, are not coming in that clear right now. So leaving scattered light showers in the forecast. Regardless, temperatures this weekend will remain mild in the low to mid-50s for both of those days. Also a reminder too, heading into Sunday morning, or you can do it Saturday night as well, set your clock back 1 hour. Also test your smoke alarms too. That's important as some of those batteries do start to die every so often. Extra hour sleep as well. One thing to note here too, the sunrise 6:40. Right now, the sunrise is around 7:40, the latest that we're going to be experiencing all year long, even later than just around December as well. So a little bit earlier for the sunrise, of course, a little bit earlier for the sunset as well. Gary?
Eric, thanks. A new forecast is revealing how much your Thanksgiving
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and happy Thursday. Another chilly start to the day. Temperatures across the area below freezing as of 5:21. And taking a live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera, some lake effect clouds and even some flurries. Now this is not primarily from Lake Ontario, surprisingly. It is from Oneida Lake. Take a look at this little lake effect band coming off of Oneida Lake right there. So your flurries currently in Utica area this morning are from that little lake right there. Live look at the satellite, still seeing lake effect clouds for right now. However, this will slowly start to shift north over the next few hours. So some sunshine is expected to arrive as we head into the late morning to early afternoon. What to wear today? Well, bundle up, grab your gloves, grab your winter coat. Temperatures starting out again below freezing. However, we'll warm up into the low to mid-40s by this afternoon with some sunshine, so grab your sunglasses. And on top of that too, budget maybe an extra minute to do a quick scrape on your car. Again, temperatures fell below freezing for all of central New York last night, and there has been seeing some patchy frost in some areas as of this morning. So The bigger picture, we have high pressure building into the northeast, and what that means is quiet weather arrives for today as well as tomorrow. Short-lived, though, as a more active weather pattern begins to arrive this weekend and into the middle of this coming work week. So, looking at our skycast for today, lake effect clouds and snow starting out for your Thursday morning. That sweeps north by 9 a.m. North Country seeing some clouds and lake effect. That comes to an end by the afternoon hours with some sunshine peeking in. And heading into this evening, 5 to 6 p.m., clouds begin to arrive once more, and a hanger just fell right next to me. And by overnight tonight, overnight lows falling near freezing once more with partly cloudy skies, increasing clouds heading into the early morning hours for your Friday. And then a warm-up heading into Friday afternoon, partly cloudy skies, highs approaching the mid-50s. So a seasonably warm day for your Friday for the end of the week. And so for today, some sunshine, partly cloudy in the evening, highs approaching the mid-40s. For tonight, a chilly night, lows falling near freezing or below freezing, depending on location. And your 7-day forecast, temperatures this weekend more seasonable in the mid-50s heading into Friday and Saturday. Again, lake effect rain begins to arrive Saturday morning, lingers into the North Country. Still uncertain about those rain showers for Sunday, but regardless, a more active weather pattern returns next week with on and off rain showers. Let's enjoy the next few days of dry weather.
That's for sure, and another chilly night tonight for sure.
Yeah, another chilly night.
20s. Eric, thanks. The time right now is... And good morning, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
With your coffee, right?
Yeah, coffee. I got some tips from Jill and from Bill. And Jill said she never drank coffee, and I don't know how she could have done that for so long in the morning show. Definitely have a little more energy when I wake up this early, so definitely having some coffee.
Yeah.
And warming up too, because it's a chilly one this morning. Temperatures in the teens, the lowest actually, those overnight wind chills. Old Forge checking in this morning down into the teens with wind chills. Herkimer as well, surprisingly, in the lower elevations. Colebrook 21 with the wind chill. Westmoreland the warmest in central New York with 28 degrees. So all the area felt below freezing across central New York. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar, we're tracking just some light lake effect snow showers coming off of Lake Ontario and Oneida Lake. That will continue to shift north over the next few hours. Expect some sunshine by the mid to late morning, with temperatures just around freezing right now, warming up into the mid-40s by this afternoon with partly cloudy skies closer to the evening. We are tracking warmer temperatures heading into this weekend, plus some rainfall chances. I'll give you full details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Good morning. Starting out the day near or below freezing across a lot of the area. Currently 31 degrees at Griffith Park in Rome. Feeling like the 20s in a lot of the area with some light wind speeds. Currently calm in Rome right now with some light lake effect flurries. That is from Lake Ontario as well as Oneida Lake this morning. And you can see it just a little bit on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar just south of west of Utica right now. This won't last all day. If you're waking up and seeing some flurries, wondering it's going to last for the next few hours, it will continue maybe for the next hour or so, then slowly start to shift north before things do dry out by this afternoon. And after this, though, another chilly night tonight, then warmer temperatures this week, or this weekend. Take a look at this. 44 for the high for today, 55 for the high Friday, and those 50s continue into this weekend and the start of next week. Now for today, again, temperatures climbing into the mid-40s with partly cloudy skies, looking relatively dry across the latter area. Rainy weather does begin to arrive heading into this weekend. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Tributes keep coming in for actor Matthew Perry.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. A chilly start to your Thursday. Temperatures below freezing across all of central New York, warming up into the mid-40s by this afternoon. First, though, dealing with lake effect clouds and some light flurries A live look at downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. Still seeing those clouds overcast over the city, and flurries earlier on this morning have weakened and slowly reduced in coverage. And you notice that right here on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As the winds continue to shift to the north, these snow showers will gradually weaken and also continue their way to the north as well. And looking at our satellite imagery, currently Old Forge sitting under partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. The cloudy part of the area is currently over the Mohawk Valley and into Otsego County, but behind that, this is the clear skies that we'll be seeing roughly within the next 2 or 3 hours. Your mid-morning to late morning is looking sunny. Regardless, though, bundle up if you're heading outside this morning. Grab that winter jacket and gloves again. Temperatures starting out below freezing, warming up into the mid-40s by this afternoon. And also grab your pair of sunglasses to your morning and eventually evening commute. However, as you head into this evening, more clouds are expected. And also, if you're driving out this morning, budget maybe a minute for extra time to scrape the windshield. Some areas did see a light to moderate frost. So again, just a quick scrape, nothing major, at least from what I've seen based off of ground reports. Radar and satellite showing high pressure influencing our weather heading into the next few days. The driest weather to be seeing at least for the next 7. This will push through for today as well as tomorrow. Then more unsettled weather begins to arrive this coming weekend. So on our skycast for today, lingering lake effect, snow showers and clouds coming to an end. It shifts to the north by 9 to 10 a.m. The Mohawk Valley and south will start to see some sunshine for the rest of the morning. Around noon to 2 p.m., that's when more clouds begin to arrive. Still looking mostly dry. Temperatures climbing into the mid-40s. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Increasing clouds heading into early tomorrow morning. Overnight lows falling near freezing across a lot of the area. Then by Friday afternoon, highs climbing into the mid-50s across a lot of central New York before things start to turn unsettled heading into this weekend. A brief rain shower possible early Saturday morning, then lake effect rain showers continuing in the North Country for the next few hours or so throughout the rest of Saturday. And so for today, highs in the mid-40s with some morning sunshine, cloudy to begin the evening. Tonight, lows falling near freezing, chilly with decreasing clouds. And your 7-day forecast. Heading into this weekend, warmer temperatures in the mid-50s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. The warm stretch will continue in the beginning of next week, but the dry stretch of weather will be today as well as tomorrow. So enjoy the drier weather, but still we have chilly temperatures for tonight. Near freezing once more.
One more night of that.
One more.
Eric, thanks. The time right now is 5:52. Still ahead on Sunrise. And thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And that snow that we saw there, I was in it yesterday. Boy, did that come down really quick and didn't last too long. But
it came in wet, and yeah, some of it too was more of like that grapple type snow. It didn't really stick around too much, but it was enough to definitely impact the commute a little bit as well. And last night too, we had chilly temperatures. In fact, very chilly. Teens checking in with some of the area. Overnight, lowest wind chill temperatures. Take a look at this. Old Forge, 19 degrees for the low. Herkimer, surprisingly, in the lower elevations, also checking in with 19-degree wind chills. And heading to the warmer section, Lawrence, 27. Westmoreland, the warmest wind chill of central New York, with 28 degrees. So definitely a chilly night last night. And temperatures are still on the cool side this morning in the low 30s, below freezing for a lot of the area. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Wind direction is shifting. We saw some lake effect flurries and clouds this morning. That will continue to shift north over the next several hours. Temperatures still again right around freezing, warming up into the mid-40s by this afternoon with some sunshine by the late morning and partly cloudy skies arriving by this evening. We do have a warm-up heading into the next few days, including this weekend. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Governor Hochul says the
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. We got to look at your weekend forecast. Starting out with Saturday, we're dealing with a morning shower as a cold front from the north starts to become stationary right over the Adirondacks. That means that areas in the North Country could be seeing a more cloudy and rainy day, while the rest of us south of the North Country could be seeing warmer temperatures as well as drier conditions. Regardless, though, by Sunday, things are a little bit iffy on that forecast. There are differing models predicting exactly when rain showers do arrive. It's a weak frontal boundary, so forcing won't be that strong, so rain showers at this point aren't expected to be that strong. Regardless, though, temperatures this weekend will be on the mild side, near average temperatures in the mid-50s. Also a reminder, too, by early Sunday morning, turn your clocks back an hour. The new sunrise time will be 6:40. Sunrise today around 7:40, the latest sunrise all year long, even later than heading into December. So an earlier sunrise, earlier sunset, and also as well, you get an extra hour of sleep. Gary?
Eric, thanks. New forecast is revealed.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Thursday morning. It was a chilly night last night. Temperatures falling just around 19 degrees with the feels like temperatures in the North Country as low as 28 in Westmoreland. Now things are slowly warming up, still in the 30s across a lot of the area. Here's a live look at downtown Utica from an Nexus camera. Some morning lake effect clouds and a few light flurries coming to an end in the valley as wind direction is slowly starting to shift more southerly by this mid to late morning. And you can see right here in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, lake effect currently taking place just off of Lake Ontario, moving into the North Country for the early to mid morning. So you notice where the clouds are right now. Still partly cloudy skies in the northern portion of Herkimer County. Cloudy conditions all across the Mohawk Valley and south. But this is moving in just within the next few hours or so. Some clear skies. Could be seeing some sunshine by the mid to late morning. Different story though for those of you in the North Country still seeing some clouds. Temperatures this morning still near or below freezing. 31 Westhill, 31 Clinton, 24 degrees in Inlet, 32 degrees in New Hartford. To the south, temperatures on the cool side as well. 31 Lawrence, West Lawrence, Edmiston, 30 Milford at 27, Westford at 29 degrees in Cooperstown. With those chilly temperatures this morning, budget maybe a minute to scrape off the frost on your windshield. There's no major hard frost today, so it won't take too long to clean it off. Regardless, though, do expect to budget a few of those extra 30 seconds to a minute to do some quick scraping. And then things do warm up today as high pressure moves in. Things quiet down as nice weather with seasonably comfortable temperatures begin to arrive tomorrow and into the coming weekend. A different story in terms of rainfall by Saturday and Sunday. So your skycast for today, starting out with some morning clouds and light lake effect flurries, temperatures near freezing. The lake effect clouds and snow move north by 9 to 10 a.m. Sunshine south and in the Mohawk Valley, Route 20 and I-90 seeing that sunshine. By noontime to 1 to 2 p.m., more widespread sunshine before clouds begin to arrive once more heading into this evening. And then by late tonight and early tomorrow, decreasing clouds, temperatures falling at near freezing once more, wind chill values in the 20s. Then by Friday morning, warming up into the upper 40s, eventually the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies and dry conditions. And so for today, highs in the mid-40s with some morning sunshine, partly cloudy skies the evening. Tonight, lows falling at near freezing once more, chilly conditions. Your 7-day forecast, dry weather for today and for tomorrow. Rain shower chances begin to arrive Saturday and Sunday, and on and off rain showers heading into next week. So we do have dry conditions for the next few days, as well as another chilly night. And those wind chills tonight and in tomorrow could be in the 20s once more.
Oh, another chilly overnight.
Grab those gloves.
Yeah, that's for sure. Eric, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and good morning and and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And you said some parts saw teens when it came to the wind chills overnight, huh?
Yeah, absolutely frigid. This morning I caved, I wore some gloves. First of the season I decided to wear it. It was cold out this morning, and I still haven't taken out my window AC. Should probably do that.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, take a look at those temperatures this morning. Very chilly. Yeah, as Gary just mentioned, 19 degrees in two locations. Old Forge, which should be expected around this time of year. Herkimer, a little different. Lower elevation with 19 degrees for the wind chill. Colebrook 21, Lawrence 27, the warmest. Westmoreland with 28-degree wind chills. Definitely a chilly overnight temperatures, at least for this time of year. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radars tracking some light lake effect snow showers moving across central New York, now more isolated in the North Country right now. Only dealing with mainly cloud cover, maybe a few lingering flurries, but no major snowfall for this morning. Temperature still 31 degrees at Griffiths Park in Rome, so still below freezing as of 6:30, warming up into the mid-40s by this afternoon with some morning sunshine, surprisingly, here or there. In the Mohawk Valley, then partly cloudy skies this evening, a warm-up heading into the Friday and this weekend. More details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. U.S. Secretary of State Antony
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. With the snowfall yesterday, some of you were wondering when we'll give you our winter weather outlook. We actually just officially started our snowfall measurements of the season yesterday as well. Here's a look at the timing. We go over the latest model trends, all the information we're going through this winter on if things are trending more warm, less warm, more snowy, or less snowy. The timing of these winter weather outlooks will be November 16th during the Live at 5 news hour. And then the next day, November 17th, if you missed that, at 6 a.m. on right here on News Channel 2 at sunrise. Now, talking about the warming trend, something different for the next few days, into the 50s. So highs in the mid-40s for today, 50s Friday through Monday. This is average for the time of year. Temperatures usually in the low to mid-50s for early November. Now, currently, we're looking at just a few spotty light flurries on the radar, nothing major at this point. And for today, again, highs approaching the mid-40s with partly cloudy skies. Quiet weather arrives for today. Chilly temperatures tonight. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The tributes keep coming in.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. It's a chilly start to your Thursday. Temperatures across the area below freezing, wind chills as low as the teens. However, things will warm up into the 40s by this afternoon. Here is a live look in Oneonta, looking at the sunrise, which is still roughly about an hour away. 7:40-ish will be the rough sunrise time. The latest of the year, sunrise an hour earlier, heading into next week after daylight saving moves the clocks back an hour. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, dealing with some lake effects, clouds and snow showers currently off of Lake Ontario. No major snowfall currently going on in central New York at this point. Maybe a few flurries currently going on in the North Country. And looking at our live satellite feed, clouds finally moving into the northern portions of Herkimer County. Clouds still in the Mohawk Valley. However, if you probably look out the window this morning, you're probably seeing some sunshine, or at least not sunshine, but clear skies peeking out right here to the west. That'll be the story for the mid to late morning with sunshine across the Mohawk Valley and south. Temperatures this morning, 21 degrees, bottoming out in Old Forge, 24 degrees in Inlet. Into the lower elevations, 32 New Hartford, 31 Clinton and Westdale. And looking to the south, still chilly, 31 Lawrence, Edmiston, West Lawrence, 30 Milford at 27 degrees, and Westford at 29 degrees. Finally, over in Cooperstown. With these chilly temperatures, at least this past few hours, enough for developing some frost on the windshields. Budget maybe a minute or 30 seconds or so to do a quick scrape. There's going to be nothing major on the windshield, just some light frost. And so again, just budget a little bit of time before you head out the door this morning. The bigger picture, we have a high pressure system influencing our weather for today as well as tomorrow, keeping things relatively quiet aside from this little sliver of lake effect snow that'll continue to move its way to the North Country and beyond central New York by this afternoon. So, on our skycast for today, still those morning clouds and lake effect snow showers currently moving its way north by 9-10 a.m. Only the North Country seeing those cloudy skies, some sunshine across a lot of the area by noontime. Increasing clouds once more, arriving closer to 5 to 6 p.m. Temperatures peaking in the mid-40s. Chilly temperatures overnight tonight, lows falling near freezing once more, with wind chills in the 20s for a lot of the area, with those breezy conditions from the south, especially on those hilltops just south of the Mohawk Valley. By Friday afternoon, high temperatures climbing up into the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies, a pleasant end of the work week with, unfortunately, more clouds and possible rain showers coming in this coming weekend. And so for today, highs in the mid-40s with some morning sunshine, partly cloudy skies in the evening. For tonight, chilly once more with decreasing clouds, lows falling near freezing. Your 7-day forecast, dry weather for the rest of Thursday and for Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, increasing clouds and a chance of some rain showers, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, especially for Saturday morning, and still unsure about those timing of rain showers for Sunday. So a bit unsettled heading into this weekend, not a complete washout, so we'll enjoy the at least confidently dry days of today and tomorrow, as well as those unfortunate chilly temperatures tonight.
Yeah, another chilly bus stop tomorrow morning. That's
Yes.
for sure. Eric, thanks. The time right now is 6.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
With a chilly morning out there.
Yeah, that's right. Still freezing across a lot of the area, and those overnight lows this past few hours falling in the teens in some of the area. And one location is actually pretty surprising, too. Old Forge is expected, but Herkimer also seeing 19-degree wind chills. Take a look at these wind chills this morning. I said before, Herkimer, Old Forge 19, Colebrook 21, Springfield just the south 24, Lawrence and Westmoreland the warmest wind chills in central New York with 27 and 28. So definitely a chilly night this past night. And here locally, temperatures right around freezing still. Lake effect now pushing to the north. You are probably noticing some clear skies looking out the window this morning. That is expected for the remainder of this morning before partly cloudy skies arrive once more coming into this evening. And as I mentioned right there, temperature is still near freezing, 31 degrees measured at Griffith Park in Rome. And for today, highs approaching the mid-40s with some sunshine this morning, partly cloudy skies this evening, and warmer temperatures arriving for tomorrow as well as this weekend. I'll go into more detail coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Governor Hochul says the 21.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good Thursday morning, still below freezing temperatures across central New York as of 7:23 this morning, and sunrise a little bit right around 15 minutes away. The latest of the year, and still some sunshine is peeking through. In fact, beautiful clear skies in the city of Oneonta this morning. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at top of the radar. Those of you who were up this morning probably saw some light lake effect flurries in the Utica area. That lake effect snow band is continuing to push north outside of the Mohawk Valley. So those of you in the North Country could still be seeing some light flurries and clouds for the remainder of this morning. Mohawk Valley and south, however, you'll be seeing some clearing skies. Here's a look at the cloud cover currently in the live view of the satellite. And notice underneath that, this is the clear skies that will continue to push north within the next few hours. Temperatures this morning below freezing, chilly, very chilly in Old Forge, 21 degrees, 24 degrees inlet, 32 in New Hartford, 31 Clinton and Westdale. And to the south, still chilly as well, 30 degrees Milford, 27 Westford, 29 Cooperstown, and 31 degrees in Edmiston, West Lawrence, and Lawrence. And so with those chilly, freezing temperatures, budget maybe 30 seconds to a minute to scrape off the light frost on your windshield this morning. There's no major frosts, at least from our reports across the area this morning. And of course, radar and satellite showing high pressure building in, keeping things quiet weather-wise for the next few days, aside from this, what's left of lake effect snow coming off of Lake Ontario. And so earlier on this morning, we saw those lake effect clouds and light snow showers. That is continuing to move north over the next few hours, currently pushing into the north country right now. Those clouds moving away, sunshine for the late morning to early afternoon across a lot of the area. Heading into this afternoon and this evening, more clouds begin to arrive, so partly cloudy skies expected with temperatures climbing up into the mid-40s. Partly cloudy skies tonight, overnight lows falling at near freezing once more. Wind chill values, especially in the hilltop south of the valley, will be in the 20s. And so again, look forward to seeing a cool night ahead. After that, though, warming up. Friday, highs approaching the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies and dry weather. And so for today, again, highs in the mid-40s with some morning sunshine, partly cloudy skies in the evening. For tonight, lows falling near freezing, chilly with decreasing clouds. Your 7-day forecast, dry weather for today as well as tomorrow. Saturday looking mostly cloudy with rain showers generally north of the Mohawk Valley. On and off rain possible for Sunday. Warmer temperatures continue throughout the remainder of the weekend.
Planting of those flags, but it's still quite chilly. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage with a look at our first forecast this noon. Hey there, Eric.
Hey, Gary. Yeah, plentiful sunshine across the area as of noontime. Here is a look across the state on the New York State Mesonet Camera Network, seeing plenty of blue skies. Still some snow up north in Whiteface, but besides that, just some lingering snow on the ground over in Morrisville. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at top of the radar. Those morning clouds and flurries that those of you in Old Forge in the North Country saw this morning are continuing to push their way north, and plenty of sunshine has moved into pretty much all of central New York as of 12:04. Temperatures 41 degrees, still a light breeze out there, but overall a cool afternoon. Again, sunshine, plenty of it. Increasing clouds this evening, not blocking out the sun too much. Overall, a pretty much pleasant day on the cool side. We are looking at warmer temperatures heading into Friday and the weekend. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Israel's ground operation.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. We're enjoying plentiful sunshine in the Mohawk Valley this afternoon. However, clouds will slowly start to increase as we head into this evening. Here is a live look at Oneonta from our camera atop Hartwick College. Still plentiful blue skies there in the City of the Hills. And taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at top of the radar. All is quiet now. You notice at the very top of your screen what's left of that lake effect snow that we saw very early this morning around 5 a.m. Those flurries in Utica have since moved north. And you can see where that cloud cover has followed as well. We have, again, plentiful sunshine right here in the valley as well to the south. Our next weather maker, if you could call it that, will be those clouds that will begin to arrive within the next few hours or so, blocking the sun a little bit, but it won't impact the viewing, at least, of the sun too much. Local temperatures in the mid-40s in the Mohawk Valley, 45 Westmoreland, 43 Whitesboro. Still very chilly, 29 degrees below freezing up in Big Moose right now. And to the south, 40 Cooperstown, 37 Skenevis, 37 degrees in Norwich, and 41 degrees in Sherburne. And the wind chill today is going to bring down those feels like temperatures just a couple of degrees or so. Wind speeds around 4 p.m. today, wind gusts around 20 to 15 miles per hour. That won't be too strong. However, heading into tonight and into tomorrow, this is when the gusty winds will occur, especially just south of the Mohawk Valley, those higher elevations right there in between Route 20 and I-90. You could see wind gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour. The bigger picture, high pressure moving into our area, keeping weather quiet, and this is dragging lake effect snow to the north of central New York and keeping weather here locally pretty quiet. And so on our Skycast for today, Looking at sunshine here in the valley, increasing clouds heading into this afternoon and evening. Highs approaching still the mid to possibly upper 40s with this plentiful sunshine we're seeing right now. Mostly cloudy starting out the night, decreasing clouds into early Friday morning, and then partly cloudy skies expected for your Friday as high temperatures climb into the mid-50s with those southerly winds, and still a bit breezy again at those hilltops just south of the Mohawk Valley. Heading into Friday night, looking mostly dry at least until 3 to 5 a.m. That's when a weak frontal boundary will push through, bringing in some light rain showers before it turns to more lake effect rain in the North Country, while most of central New York in the Utica area and south will remain dry. And so for today, highs approaching the mid to upper 40s with partly cloudy skies for tonight. Chilly once more, lows falling near freezing. Your 7-day forecast heading into the next several days. 50s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, continuing into the middle of next week. Still unsettled weather as we head into next week, so enjoy the quiet weather we'll be seeing for today and tomorrow. Gary?
One more freezing morning to go.
Yeah, one more. Warming up right after tomorrow.
Eric, thanks. College basketball. Once again, here is meteorologist Eric Gage.
Some sunshine, but still a little chilly out there. Temperatures only in the low to mid 40s across central New York. Currently measuring 41 degrees at Griffiths Park in Rome with still plenty of sunshine. Feels like 37 with that light wind from the southwest. And a live look at our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. Noticing some clouds passing through, not blocking the sunshine too much. As a matter of fact, these clouds are altocumulus, so they're a bit up in the sky and are likely to remain very thin and not impacting, again, the sun rays across the area. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar, those lake effect snow showers are north of central New York right now, and quiet conditions have moved in. Increasing clouds over the next several hours with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures still hovering in the mid to upper 40s. Warmer temperatures tomorrow and chances for rainfall this coming weekend. Details on that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Officials in Southern
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and happy Thursday. Sunshine is plentiful across the area as of 12:43. And along with that, too, temperatures are still hovering in the mid-40s, a bit breezy out there as well. Here's a live look across central New York on the New York State Mesonet Camera Network. Still plenty of sunshine, Westmoreland, Herkimer, Oppenheim. But as you head to the west towards Morrisville and Camden, noticing some of these clouds starting to move in. These are those alto clouds that are in the atmosphere right now, blocking out some of the sunshine, but still otherwise a pretty pleasant but cool day across central New York. Lake effect snow bands currently north of our area. Things are quiet here locally and plenty of sunshine right here in central New York. However, these are the clouds that will be arriving into our area within the next several hours or so. Temperatures still in the 40s, 44 Whitesboro, 42 Deansboro, reaching 30 degrees finally up in Big Moose, 45 degrees in Little Falls. And to the south, 41 Cooperstown, 39 degrees in Hamilton, and 43 degrees over in Norwich and Shenango County. Dealing with a light breeze today, nothing major. It'll cool down the temperature just a few degrees. It'll feel like still the upper 30s across a lot of the area. The stronger winds don't arrive until tomorrow afternoon. That's when the winds from the south become much more strong, and wind gusts, especially in between Route 20 and I-90, just south of the Mohawk Valley, will reach wind gusts up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. In the valley itself, breezes will not be too strong, but still it will be a little bit noticeable. The bigger picture, we are talking about high pressure driving our weather here locally, and this is steering lake effect north of our area, keeping things here quiet aside from increasing clouds this evening. And as you can see right here in our skycast, those clouds begin to arrive by 5:30, 6 o'clock. Mostly cloudy skies starting out tonight with decreasing clouds heading into early Friday morning. Breezy conditions, temperatures climbing into the mid-50s for highs. An otherwise pleasant day across the area seasonably in central New York. Heading into tomorrow night, looking mostly dry until around 3 to 5 a.m. That's when a weak frontal boundary will produce maybe a light shower, and then that will come to an end as more lake effect rain showers will continue north of the Mohawk Valley in Inlet, Old Forge, Tug Hill, generally in the North Country. And so for today, highs in the mid to upper 40s with partly cloudy skies. For tonight, chilly, lows falling near freezing once again. And your 7-day forecast after tonight, no below freezing temperatures expected for the next 7 or so days, with dry conditions still lingering into early Saturday. And after that, we're looking at on and off showers for the most part for Sunday through Wednesday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The Texas Rangers.
Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis for a first look at the forecast tonight. Boy, it's chilly out there.
Yeah, it got cold this morning. A lot of places getting down below freezing. We'll do it again tonight, but it won't be quite as cold as what we saw this morning. Is a look at the overnight lows. Old Forge 19, Woodgate down to 23, Herkimer 25. Again, just about all of us not being able to escape the freeze. Temperatures will fall below freezing again tonight. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Seeing a lot more clouds, but it's looking generally dry across the region this evening. Current temperatures 42 degrees. As we head throughout this evening, we're looking at cloudy skies and temperatures in the upper 30s. Skies clear out tonight, again setting the stage for some chilly weather, but Friday looks pretty mild. Looks like we'll have a nice day ahead of us before we're tracking some rain showers over the weekend. We'll look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Get ready to bundle.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking cloudy skies this evening, but it stays dry. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Seeing a couple of flurries north of the Mohawk Valley, but that's going to move into the Tug Hill. And again, we're looking at clearing skies tonight, setting the stage for frost again. We're looking at a freeze overnight. Most areas fall into the 20s. We'll see some patchy frost tomorrow night. And then temperatures will not fall below freezing for the rest of the weekend and into early next week. Some cold nights ahead, but above 32 degrees for just about everybody. This is a live look in downtown Utica, looking at mainly cloudy skies. Enjoy daylight while we still have it at this time, because we are changing the clocks this weekend. Sunset today, 5:51. By next week, it's 4:43, and it's going to be dark here at 5 o'clock as we head into the next few weeks. A little bit of twilight next week, but it won't last for too long. And yeah, we're going to be hunkering down for this as we head into the next few weeks, heading into the month of December. Local temperatures: Dolgeville 43 degrees, Whitesboro 42, Big Moose 36. Across Southern Valley, Sherburne 40, Cooperstown 42, Skinevus 38. Temperatures are going to rise. We'll climb into the 50s as we head into the weekend, so we do have some milder weather ahead, and it is going to feel different. It's going to feel a lot warmer than it's been lately. Radar and satellite image, the wind direction changes. High pressure building in from the south. It's going to turn winds into the south and southwest as we head into the next 24 hours. It's also going to help lift clouds to the north. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 30s and upper 20s. Looking at sunshine first thing Friday morning. Looks like a nice day Friday. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day. Temperatures climb into the low 50s. The weather remains dry as we head into Friday night. Some showers arrive very early Saturday morning. We'll stop things at 4 a.m. This is a very weak cold front approaching from the north, bringing us a few sprinkles early Saturday, but it looks generally dry and cloudy throughout Saturday afternoon with high temperatures close to 50 degrees. Decreasing clouds tonight, low of 26. Tomorrow, looking at mostly sunny skies and milder. Bit of a breeze, but again, a noticeably warmer day with high temperatures in the mid-50s. Brief sprinkles early Saturday. Otherwise, a cloudy afternoon, high of 52. Low 50s on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies turning unsettled again with rain showers Tuesday. Don't forget the clocks change this weekend. We'll gain an hour, hopefully, of sleep.
All right, Bill, thank you.
President Biden calls for Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Some chilly weather tonight. It's going to be cold enough where you're going to have to scrape off the car windshield first thing tomorrow morning. So you're going to budget a couple of minutes for that. Temperatures will fall below freezing. Second time that we've done that, 2 days in a row, I should say. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Clouds moving back in, but we are looking at dry weather. Clouds will be moving out tonight, and that's going to help set the stage for a chilly night. Chilly one this evening. If you're taking the dog out for a walk, you're going to want to dress nice and warm. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Tonight's featured dog is Harlow from Lee Center. And if you want to be part of this, head to Facebook. Yeah, go to Facebook. Search for Bill's Buddies. You'll see a spot to drop off those pictures that we used for this segment of the newscast. We're tracking some warmer weather heading into the weekend. A look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Every once in a while.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Seeing a lovely sunset here on Smith Hill. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies early tonight. Let's take a look at the forecast for high school football. Should be another nice night to get out. Temperatures will be cooling off, but it'll be seasonably cool. We're looking at temperatures in the 40s by kickoff and halftime with increasing clouds. And the weather's looking good. A little bit of a breeze. It's going to make it feel chilly out there, so make sure you're dressed nice and warm heading out tomorrow evening. Here's a live look outside. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. And again, we're looking at dry conditions despite the cloud cover. It's a live look in Oneonta. Again, overcast skies. Temperatures in the 40s today, a little bit warmer and drier than it was yesterday. Looking to clean up the yard. If you didn't get a chance to do it today, the weather should cooperate over the next 3 days. We're looking at generally dry and seasonably cool weather, although it does look warmer tomorrow, a little less chilly compared to where it's been lately. Our sky watchers checking in the upper 30s to low 40s. Schuyler 39, Middleville 43, Fairfield, Sandy with 41 degrees. Westford, Dave checks in with 40, Hartwick 37, Richfield 40, and Jason in Newport with 43. High pressure to the south is going to change the wind direction. It's going to turn the winds into the south. And as winds come from the south, it's going to allow for some warmer weather, and it's also going to help push clouds north and bring some sunshine to central New York, more than what we saw today. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, cloudy skies early tonight, and then the clouds clear out late. It's going to allow for temperatures to drop below freezing tonight. So a cold start to our Friday. Sunshine Friday throughout the day. Temperatures climb into the 50s. A very pleasant afternoon with a bit of a breeze. Tomorrow night, the weather remains dry, looking at cloudy skies. Rain showers develop early Saturday morning, 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning, a few sprinkles. This is all part of a weak cold front that drops in from the north, and it leaves behind cloud cover throughout Saturday. It looks generally dry Saturday, overcast with temperatures near 50 degrees. Decreasing clouds tonight. Another frost is expected, a widespread frost, low temperature of 26. Tomorrow, a breeze kicks up, but we're looking at mostly sunny skies, and it is noticeably warmer with high temperatures in the mid-50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. A brief sprinkle is possible Saturday morning, but the lion's share of the day looks dry. 52 for the high. Don't forget, this is the weekend where the clocks change. Yeah, we'll fall back 1 hour. Looking at temperatures in the low 50s on Sunday. Breezy on Monday, 53, mostly cloudy. Rain chances on Tuesday and Wednesday, and cooler weather to follow with highs in the 40s as we head into next Thursday. We'll be right back.
With Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
One last night, a lot of places fell below freezing. Here's a look at some of the overnight lows. Old Forge 19 earlier this morning. Again, a widespread freeze across the board. We'll see temperatures tonight again below freezing, although I think it'll be a little bit warmer than what we saw last night. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Our temperatures 42 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. We saw a decent amount of sunshine earlier. The clouds are back. For now, we're expecting clouds to clear out tonight. This evening, temperatures will remain in the upper 30s to low 40s under mostly cloudy skies. Chilly tonight, but some milder weather as we head into the weekend. Look at the forecast is coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Will the sun shine on the
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking some milder weather as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures are looking to be about 10 degrees warmer than today, so we'll get a break from the chilly weather. Let's take a live look outside. Our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar is looking cloudy. As you saw, a pretty lovely sunset taking place from our tower cam. Sunset taking place about 15 to 20 minutes ago. And don't forget, this is the weekend. We're going to be changing the clock, so we're going to have a much earlier sunset this time next week. Frost is expected tonight. Overnight lows look to drop below freezing, so you're going to want to budget in a quick scrape tomorrow. Maybe another minute or two if you live in some of the colder pockets. I don't think the frost will be quite as thick as it was in some places this morning. A live look in downtown Utica, mostly cloudy skies. Skies are expected to clear out tonight, and that will allow temperatures to fall pretty quickly. This would be after midnight. Looking to clean up from fall. I know a lot of those leaves are still coming off of the trees. We've got a few holdouts. Weather should be pretty good over the next couple of days. We're generally dry. I think the nicest day will be tomorrow with some sunshine. Sky watchers checking in. Barneveld 40 degrees. Bob and Clinton 41. West Leiden with 37. Inlet, Eric checks in with 36. Westford 40. Worcester, Carol checks in with 42. And Lyman and Eaton with 38. Some warmer temperatures expected. A warming trend for the weekend. Highs climb back into the low 50s, which is more typical for this time of the year compared to the 40s and 30s over the past couple of days. High pressure to the south turns the wind direction, and that's going to allow the clouds to lift to the north and some warmer temperatures to arrive. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, mostly cloudy skies early. Clouds will thin out after midnight. It's going to allow for temperatures to drop into the 20s. A cold start to Friday morning. Plenty of sunshine Friday afternoon. A south wind will help bring temperatures into the 50s, and it's going to feel nice. A little breeze here for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. It might make it a little chilly for high school football, but we are looking at dry weather tomorrow evening. Clouds thicken up tomorrow night. Some rain showers arrive very early Saturday. This is 4 a.m. This is part of a very weak cold front that's going to linger around for Saturday. The rain comes to an end, but it does leave behind cloud cover throughout most of Saturday with high temperatures near 50 degrees. Decreasing clouds tonight, a low of 26. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, milder, and a pleasant day, a high of 55. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. A few sprinkles early Saturday, otherwise a quiet day, 52. We change the clocks this weekend. We fall back. Sunday's looking dry, 52. Breezy Monday, 53. Rain chances expected Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as temperatures gradually cool off. We'll get back into the 40s here by this time next week.
I guess we can handle that, but tomorrow looks awesome.
I mean, you act like it's, we should be excited about the 40s now.
I know. Well,
there will be one day where we will.
Sign of the times.
You're right.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Coming up on News Channel 2 at 6. Time now to bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis for a first look at the forecast.
It's cooling off.
It's cooling off a little bit out there.
I think a lot of us will be falling below freezing again tonight. Temperatures already in the 30s in a lot of places. So if you ran the furnace last night, you'll definitely need it again tonight. In addition to the colder weather, we also are looking at some frost. In fact, you're going to want to spend a couple of minutes scraping off the car windshield here. In fact, I would budget maybe about 1 to 2 minutes for that. Or maybe just use your car starter. We are looking at improving weather here as we head into the day tomorrow. We should see a return to some sunshine. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Dry conditions out there now. The clouds are lingering around, but the clouds are going to be moving east. And again, we will get a chance to clear out here late tonight. Temperatures, again, fall into the upper 20s. Good night to run the furnace. Again, a chilly start to the day tomorrow, but it's looking warmer tomorrow afternoon. We're tracking the temperatures and also conditions for high school football. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Looking forward to that, Bill. Thank you.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We've got some nice weather showing up as we finish the work week, and it should stick around through high school football. We're looking at a mild day. The breeze kicks up, but the weather looks to be dry. Temperatures will be in the 40s here throughout tomorrow evening, making for pretty decent weather for high school football. But again, with a light breeze out there, you do want to dress nice and warm. The breeze will make it feel cooler than the air temperature. Our weekend forecast, cloudy skies Saturday. Could see a few sprinkles in the morning. I'm not expecting more than that. Temperatures in the low 50s. We're mostly cloudy on Sunday with high temperatures in the low 50s. So warmer this weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing some lingering clouds. Even a couple of flurries showing up on the radar. But again, not really seeing too much of that out as we look outdoors. This is a live look in downtown Utica. If you need to clean up the yard, we've got a lot of falling leaves lately, and if you haven't gotten a chance to rake or put away the patio furniture, weather looks good for the next couple of days. We're dry as we head into the weekend, and again, it does warm up, making it a little bit more comfortable to be outdoors. A warming trend as we head into the weekend. Temperatures remain in the 50s here as we head into early next week. High pressure builds in from the south, and that's going to change the wind direction. So we see a northwest wind that's been giving us clouds and lake effect snow showers over the past day and a half. This change in wind direction from high pressure is going to push the clouds to the north, and also that south wind will draw in some warmer temperatures. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, mostly cloudy skies. We do clear out late, and clearing right before sunrise should help temperatures fall below freezing, so it will be a pretty chilly start to the day. Sunshine tomorrow, a pleasant day. Temperatures climb into the 50s. Clouds thicken up tomorrow night, and there will be a few light rain showers early Saturday morning. This is what it looks like at 4 a.m. This is part of a weak cold front that will just leave behind clouds for Saturday with high temperatures in the low 50s. Increasing clouds tonight, a low of 26 tomorrow. Look at mostly sunny skies, milder. Temperatures climb into the low to mid 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. A reminder that the clocks change this weekend. We fall 1 hour back. We go from daylight saving time to standard time. Don't forget to change your clocks, the ones that you need to change. Breezy on Monday, 53. Election day, Tuesday, showers, 53 degrees. It cools off with a mix of rain and snow showers again as we look ahead to Thursday. We'll be right back.
Time now for a first look at the forecast. Tonight we bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis, and you bring in your parka because it's a little chilly out there tonight.
Yeah, we'll fall below freezing in a lot of places. Already into the 30s for many spots. Hamilton 36, Westmoreland 42, Dolgeville 36, and we'll continue to tumble. And with temperatures falling below freezing, that also means we'll be dealing with frost. In fact, you might need to budget in a minute or two to scrape it off the car windshield in the morning. Thinking it'll be a little bit less thick compared to what we saw earlier yesterday, or earlier this morning, I should say. Live look outside. Our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar is showing a couple of flurries out there. Still looking at clouds, but we'll get clearing skies tonight, and that's going to help temperatures drop right before daybreak. We're expecting overnight lows to drop into the upper 20s across the region. So a cold start to Friday, but it does look warmer Friday afternoon. And a nice weekend is expected. A look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Big announcement.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A couple of flurries are showing up here. We've got some clouds. A lot of this is not reaching the ground. The clouds tonight, a little bit on the thicker side, and that means temperatures are slowly cooling off. We do expect these clouds to thin out by tomorrow morning, and that should allow for temperatures to drop pretty quickly before daybreak. This is a live look in downtown Utica. Again, things look pretty quiet out there. Again, temperatures tonight down into the 20s. The weather should be pretty nice over the next couple of days if you're looking to clean things up for fall. Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be dry, and we're expecting pretty quiet weather. In fact, let's talk about the weekend here. For those of you heading out to a high school football game, the weather should be pretty nice. We've had a lot of good weather throughout the fall season. Temperatures will be in the 40s at kickoff. There will be a breeze, so it will feel a little chilly by Friday evening, but overall it should be a pretty nice night for high school football. Cloudy skies over the weekend, temperatures in the low 50s on Saturday. On Sunday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 50s. So again, it does warm up here as we head into the weekend. Again, pretty good weather will continue into, looks like late Sunday into early Monday. Temperatures will remain in the 50s into early next week. We do see some cooler weather, though, returning by this time next week. So you look at the radar and satellite image, the wind direction changes from the northwest to the southwest, and this is because high pressure is building in. That's also going to help clear out the clouds as we head into tonight. Again, we're expecting overcast skies here for the next few hours, and then skies clear out before daybreak. That should help temperatures drop down into the upper 20s. Chilly start to the day, but that south wind kicks in. It brings sunshine and warmer temperatures. We're expecting highs to be in the mid-50s tomorrow. Clouds will thicken up tomorrow night ahead of our next weather maker, which is a weak cold front that approaches from the west. It brings clouds and a few sprinkles very early Saturday morning. This is a look at Skycast at 4 a.m. A few sprinkles are possible. It's cloudy throughout Saturday. We might see a sprinkle or two early in the day, but it should be a dry afternoon and evening with high temperatures near 50 degrees. Decreasing clouds tonight, a low of 26. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and milder with high temperatures in the mid-50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mostly cloudy skies over the weekend. Again, a brief sprinkle is possible Saturday, 52. Don't forget the clocks change this weekend. We fall back.
I've heard about that.
I know. Breezy on Monday, 53. Election day, looking for some late rain and some chillier weather on Wednesday and Thursday. Get that extra hour of sleep this weekend, Jay.
I sure do need it. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next,